Hello everyone and welcome to the second winner bracket semi-final of the Intel Extreme Masters Season 1. And for a change, we're starting with a close position on Turtle Rock. Again, it is Human versus Night Elf. It is Creo, the Norwegian Night Elf player, rank 1 of Group B, finishing in front of Hot, Deadman and DD8. He's going for Altar first, Moonwell, and for the Ancient of War. And he's facing ToD, the French human player, in his favorite color, the delightful dark green, starting with Altar, Barracks and a farm here. And yeah, he finished on rank 2 of Group A, behind Fire, in front of Grubby and Lily C. And the winner of this best of 3 is going to face Hot in the winner bracket finals, or in the winner bracket final, since it's only one single best of 3, and the loser is going to face Fire in the lower bracket or loser bracket final. Scout farm by ToD. So far, neither of the players has scouted a close position. Looks like Creo might not scout it at all. He's got the Wisp placed here, and he is now going to see what's going on, and he's not going to be satisfied, uprooting his Ancient of War. He's not building another archer, or he's not building an archer at all. Repositioning the Ancient of War here immediately, building the Moonwell, the second Moonwell, right next to his Tree of Life. So maybe he picked that up from Hot, because Hot eventually did it against Fire in the previous best of 3, and it didn't look too useless. ToD pulling his Militia back. And we'll see if he's going to pull Militia immediately, placing the Footman in front of the green creep camp for now. Maybe it was just to fool his opponent here. Wisp is now coming into scout, Ancient of War uprooting again. Second and third Moonwell immediately produced by Creo. So this is super passive, super defensive by the Night Elf player. And it looks like ToD is not going to go for the push here, at least not immediately. Wisp is coming in. Gotta wait one. Now he could detonate, but he doesn't get the detonate off. Demon Hunter is probably gonna get the first XP though. No, he isn't. Watermetal is still alive and now is being taken down by the Giant Sea Turtle. Giant Sea Turtle in return is being taken down by ToD, so they are even, I guess, whereas the Demon Hunter didn't get any XP out of this. Has to retreat for the moment. 1, 2, 3 Footman out for ToD already, who is now heading not towards the base of his opponent. And yeah, he's going for tier 2. Maybe he, or apparently he feels like against this super passive approach by Creo, he can just go for a standard game, go for tier 2, get the Rifleman casters perhaps, and not go all in on tier 1. So 2 archers out, tech started by Creo a little bit later, I'm assuming as a reaction to seeing ToD's tech. And ToD, yeah, what's the play here? Is this base open? Maybe open here. Yeah, 3 more Militia being pulled. He's going to go ahead, continue creeping, archers heading towards the human main base, Demon Hunter heading towards the creep camp here. I guess it's not too difficult to anticipate where ToD would be creeping here. Yeah, Demon Hunter is coming in. In the meantime, the archers just scouting out what's going on here. Blacksmith is coming in the back of the human base. Demon Hunter with a mana burn against IEM. The 2 trolls are going down, which is going to be almost enough for level 2. Demon Hunter is getting not the XP for this one. Let's see who gets the last hit here. Oh, nicely done by Creo. He gets the last hit and the Circuit of Nobility stolen. IEM is still going to be level 2, but that could have gone a lot better for ToD. Demon Hunter boots, maybe? Yeah, boots for the Demon Hunter. 3 archers attacking the scout farm here. The Footman should be able to chase those away rather easily. Demon Hunter, I'm not really sure why he's scouting here. Should already know that the rest of the creep camp has been taken down by ToD already. So yeah, let's see. ToD does have, wow, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 workers on lumber. Seems to be right, but he doesn't really have a lot of lumber to work with here. Of course, he finished the blacksmith already. He's power building the shop here. He's getting the first rifleman already. But if he's, wow, yeah, if he's gonna want to get a second hero here as well as an arcane sanctum, he's not gonna have the lumber to do so. He did get boots of speed and dust of appearance at the shop of Creo. So yeah, both with the boots by now. Creo... Okay, Creo, no Hunter Sword, so both with some interesting macro here. I'm wondering what he's planning to do here. Did he just forget it? Or is he going for some crazy, I don't know, Archer's Talents? Doesn't make sense. Wow, okay. We'll find out. He's reached tier 2 right now. Naga second being bought by Creo immediately. ToD does have the resources to get... Okay, he's getting the Naga second as well. He's not getting an Arcane Sanctum yet, so his Arcane Sanctum is going to be super, super late. Creo, on the other hand... Wow, yeah, he just forgot the Hunter Sword entirely. Which is terrible, to say the least. So both of the players are going to have their tech finished super late, with Creo not being able to build lores for a very long time, whereas ToD is not going to be able to build his Arcane Sanctum for a very long time. Yeah, look at this, he's got 30 lumber. Yeah, Creo apparently wants to make the most use out of these 5 archers he produced. Of course, eventually they will be fairly easy pickoffs for the human army if there are plenty of casters and riflemen and the frost arrow of ToD's Naga. And ToD, for the moment, he seems to feel pretty confident. He is creeping right in front of the Night Elf main base. Gauntlets of August Strength are going to the Naga, as well as the entire XP for the creep camp with 31 supply against 36. So ToD slightly ahead in that aspect for the moment. And he's now getting the Arcane Sanctum. He should have, yeah, at least one caster out already by this point, but he's far from that. In the meantime, Creo apparently decided to go for a quick tier 3 here for a change, because gotta spend these resources somehow. Lore's about halfway up, but ToD with his current army shouldn't be able to do anything about it, especially since Creo continues playing very passively. Apparently just aiming to get that tech advantage into play. Apparently, you know, with the Naga second, he doesn't rely too much on hero levels. I mean, he'd want to have a little bit more survivability on the Demon Hunter, a little bit more damage output on the Demon Hunter. I mean, level 2, 3 Naga certainly doesn't hurt as well, but it's not as much of a necessity as a level 3 Panda. And Militia being pulled right now by ToD, he does not have a Lumbermill or anything. I don't really see this being an all-in. Maybe he just wants to get a good fight against the archers, pulling those out of the Night Elf base right now. Creo sees the human militia coming in, immediately falling back towards his own main base, and ToD retreating immediately again and heading back in immediately again. First militia being picked off, first archer is taking quite some damage, is going down, second archer is being healed by the Moonwell. Creo is going to have to be very careful with the positioning of those archers. Second Footman is about to fall. Again, archers being healed in time. This front Moonwell has gone dry, by the way, and the second archer is falling, so is another Footman though. And yeah, first bear is just in production right now. For the moment, there are very few units on the field for Creo, but that's gonna change soon. So ToD really has the clock ticking against him. He's gotta do some damage here. At least he wants to do some damage here. And his time of being efficient is gonna run out soon. One of the riflemen has fallen here. Now the first bear is out. Immediately Rejuvenation casted onto the Demon Hunter. All of the riflemen have gone pretty low. 2 more peasants have fallen in the back of Creo's base, and ToD has to pull the town portal here. 42 supply for him. None of the riflemen are falling, and 28 only for Creo. ToD does not have a scroll of regeneration yet, but he bought one. But the Demon Hunter might be willing to cancel some of the healing, maybe even trying to go for a kill on some of these riflemen if ToD doesn't micro appropriately. There is a Staff of Preservation on the Naga, so Demon Hunter just wanted to spread the orb damage there a little bit, as well as cancel the Scroll of Regeneration. But he's paying with 1 archer in return, so yeah, that's going to cost ToD another Scroll of Regeneration, costing Creo another archer, which isn't gonna hurt either of them too much. So yeah, what's the play here? ToD does have still 6 riflemen on the field. He's got no upgrades except for... Oh wow, he doesn't have the range upgrade yet? Yeah, he gets it right now. He's lacked lumber so much, and of course he needs that to, you know, just make the army so much stronger against or the range units of Creo, and the kiting becomes a lot stronger as well against the melee of Creo. And yeah, for now Creo is still gonna have a hard time fighting. He's got 3 bears out. He's at 39 supply against the 46 of ToD. The army of ToD looks pretty strong, but ToD is, yeah, he feels confident. He's got the map control at the moment, clearly, and therefore he's taking the creep camp right in front of Creo's main base. Creo's, yeah, dancing around, trying to prevent that, trying to maybe at least delay it. But yeah, ToD for the moment, oh, Pitlord third by Creo. He's coming in immediately with the Rain of Fire. ToD has to fall back. He does not have a heal score yet at the moment, and therefore the AoE of the Pitlord could actually prove to be quite painful. One of the riflemen is super low. All of the 3 turtles are still alive. 2 of the bears have been staffed. Of course, with 1 staff of preservation and 3 heroes, he can basically staff 3 units at once, and the Pitlord has not been grouped yet. I'm assuming who's got the staff. The Pitlord does have the staff. Can he pass it to one of the other heroes? Actually, the Town Portal is being passed to another slow arrow on the Pitlord. He's using the Town Portal, and the Naga in front, yeah, isn't even targeted. And the Demon Hunter is actually not in range of the Town Portal, and therefore he's still got the potion. And who's got the staff here? It isn't the Naga. The Pitlord has the staff, and is he going to come in range in time? Yes, it looks like he is. Therefore, ToD, Creo, yeah, saving all of his heroes here, putting himself in a bit of a difficult position. There's only mana for 1 rejuvenation at the moment. They have the Demon Hunter super low, all of the Moonwells dry, and therefore the camp in front of Creo's main base is going to ToD here. An inward potion for the Naga, and a decent load of XP for both the IEM and the Naga level 3, and 2.25 or so against not a lot of XP yet on the Night Elf heroes, and he's going very risky to creep the red camp. ToD could actually push here though. Yeah, I feel like this isn't too bad of an idea. I think he saw the bear leaving here. I think he knows that Creo is probably creeping the red, but I think Cloak of Flames, by the way. I think just going for the straight up attack against the base would have probably been better. You know, kill the shop before Creo can even participate in the fight. Let me just quickly check. Did he even rebuy a Town Portal? No, he didn't. He didn't even have a Town Portal, so a push there would have been very good. Talisman of Evasion and Watch Award for ToD here. Maybe ToD wants to get heal scrolls first before, because he's a little bit afraid of the AoE, and rightfully so. He's got 1 heal scroll right now. Demon Hunter being slowed. Dryad is coming for the Dispel though. And Creo is still at 50 supply. He's saved up 450 gold, ToD at 60 already. This bear may have to be staffed. And at the moment, Creo just wants to win time. He doesn't want to fight right now. He's saving up more and more gold. He's going to break upkeep eventually. Like, he's going to have to. But until he's going to get at least like 2 more bears out, he's not going to be willing to take a fight. Demon Hunter staffing the bear here. Oh, 2 more sorceresses cutting off the Night Elf army. Both of the archers being slowed here. And Creo... yeah, Creo's just going to give up the archers. Willingly letting those 2 go down to the human army. In return, he's gonna get another creep camp here. I guess certainly worth it for him, since the archers are useless at this point anyway. And he's gonna get another creep camp. And ToD is gonna have to, you know, just play catch with him again. What is he getting here? Talisman of Evasion, and he's selling it immediately. But ToD isn't playing catch with him. ToD says, you know, if Creo takes a creep camp, I'll just take an even bigger creep camp. Which is, on the one hand, it's good, of course. On the other hand, Creo does have the tech advantage right now, so if they both get a big army and then they fight and ToD doesn't win, then ToD's gonna be able to rebuild like Rifleman and Breakers and stuff like that for, you know, 215 gold, 205 gold, whereas Creo is going to be able to, thanks to his tech advantage for 200 and I think what's 55 gold or so, buy bears, which are so much better and only slightly more expensive. They are more expensive initially because of the tech you need to get, but he did that already, and therefore if ToD takes too much time, then it's going to be difficult for him. So thanks to the Watch Award, Creo did not get creep checked here. He wasn't able to move away, and now he's going to be the one creep checking ToD, who found the Hood of Cunning here. He's gonna have a pretty difficult time microing here. The Naga is attacking the creep still. Fog Lightning and Rain of Fire is coming in from the back. First units have already fallen. There is still the heal score for ToD. Next Fog Lightning is coming in. First Bear has been staffed. I think no unit has been lost so far by Creo. Next Bear has been staffed. Another Rifleman. Is he gonna get the kill here? Yes, another wave of the Rain of Fire hits before the Town Portal is coming in. And this was so good for Creo. He lost. That was pretty smart by Creo as well. I was still talking about something else. He was like here with the army and didn't start creeping yet. And he saw ToD at the shop with the Watcher Ward. And ToD went around the bottom here. And Creo just made sure that ToD didn't get vision of him. And then ToD started creeping and Creo went around the forest here once. And he went for the creep check, and it was so worth it for him. ToD down to 58 supply against Creo, who's now on 61. So the supply advantage for ToD is gone entirely. 3.5 Naga, 4 AM. And of course, there's going to be some more XP after this camp is finished. Second Invo Potion for ToD. So he's getting some pretty good items as well as some pretty bad ones, like the Wind of Mana Stealing and the Hood of Cunning. And what did Creo get here? Another Talisman of Evasion. That's not exactly fortunate. Let's see if he's keeping it this time. He's up at 67 supply against 60. He's definitely way worse equipped in terms of items here. Talisman of Evasion sold here for the second time. But the army size is just so huge. ToD is coming in for the fight right now. Apparently, he doesn't want to wait any longer. And so he's going to take this fight right now, despite the XP disadvantage. Creo's getting another Moonwell. ToD, yes, trying to get the best angle possible here. Trying to lure Creo in this rather awkward choke, but still the choke is still pretty wide. So I think Creo could even dare going in there. Ancient of War, yeah, uprooted, but killed immediately. Demon Hunter charging forward. A couple of Wisps are coming in for the detonates. Fog Lightning getting rid of a few of them, but Fog Lightning and Rain of Fire of Creo is also doing tons of damage. Wisps are now charging forward. A couple of detonates are coming in. Are they? Yes, they're fairly decently coming in. First Bears are taking tons of damage. So far, none of them has gone down, I believe. First Bear has now fallen by Creo. At the same time, ToD has already blown through both of his heal scrolls. Whereas Creo just continues charging forward, even self-killing one of his bears here with the Rain of Fire. But yeah, look at all of the units of ToD being super low. The Naga continues charging forward. Demon Hunter has to use the Invo Potion. Wow, I am using the Invo Potion at the very last second there as well. Another Fog Lightning coming in. Now the Demon Hunter is in some trouble. Where is the Staff of Preservation? The Naga does have it, but I think it's on cooldown, isn't it? Yes, it seems to be on cooldown. The Naga... Did you want to pass the boots? Maybe. Now the Pitlord has to fall back as well, but at the same time there's nothing remaining for ToD. It's 58 supply against 30 level. Who did get the level up? The Naga did get it. Level 4 for Creo's Naga, and ToD has to fall back. There's a level 4.5 AM remaining, a level 4 Naga, and a couple of reinforcements, but other than that, yeah, 33 supply against 63. Do you need to say anything else? So even though Creo gave away the Demon Hunter here without any real need to do so, things are still looking nice for him. Demon Hunter being rebought. Is there no mana? There's mana for 1 rejuvenation, 2 rejuvenations right now. I'm not really sure what he's waiting for, because if ToD came in here... Ah, okay, he sees where ToD is with his Naga, using the staff here just in time. Does ToD realize he could kill so many units here if he comes in? The Pitlord is being chased here. Another rejuvenation casted on what exactly? No, it's stolen onto DAM. So 2 more bears are falling here. Creo is trying to win some more time. He's still up at 52 supply, but all of his bears are so low. Rejuvenation on the Naga displayed here. The Pitlord is charging forward, but he's actually got nothing to stay alive. But the Naga is there to staff him. And now the Naga of ToD is in some trouble and might fall here. Are the Triads able to keep the slow up? No, they aren't. At the same time, the Naga of Creo has to pay attention, but the majority of ToD's units are falling. Moonwells are being used by the Naga of Creo. Demon Hunter is about 80% back. The next Spellbreaker is falling level 4 on the Pitlord. And yeah, ToD has just so few units remaining. Pitlord actually doesn't have the opportunity to be staffed by the Naga. Actually, he does have. I thought there was still cooldown, but apparently there wasn't. And the Dryads are just picking apart the rest of the units. Wow, this last fight was way closer than it should have been. Creo is saving a lot of units there, but didn't have any Moon Shoes, or hardly had any mana to cast Rejuvenation. So ToD, even though he had almost no units, got a few pickoffs there, got a lot of damage done on the heroes. But I think the key point was, well, ToD decided not to go for tier 1 tower push. That was just a strategical choice, and that definitely didn't lose him the game, because I feel like he had the opportunity on tier 2. First of all, he managed his lumber economy very awkwardly. I think he pulled the militia like once to creep the orange camp, a few, and then he pulled a few in the middle when both of them were getting their Nagas. And he somehow ended up with 2 little lumber on tier 2. So even though Creo totally forgot his Hunter's Hall, ToD kind of equalized there with his faulty economy management. And then he still got himself into a decent position, got a lot of the middle crept, and I feel like when Creo took the red camp, ToD had the chance to do a lot of damage. I think that was a bit of a wasted opportunity. Then again, he was probably afraid to fight without heal scrolls, so who knows how that would have ended. And the creep check at the bottom left red camp was definitely huge and was very nicely done by Creo, very nicely outmaneuvered ToD there and made use of his superior vision thanks to the Watcher Ward. And afterwards, things were just super hard for Creo. He had to fight even a slightly bigger Night Elf army, better tech Night Elf army. Hero levels were looking pretty good for Creo. The only thing ToD had going for him was like he had more heal scrolls, but that alone didn't win him the fight, and therefore Creo is taking this one. And like in the previous best of 3, the second map will be Secret Valley.